Hey, you guys. All right. Well, let's go. So let me get my little timer here. I don't play around when it comes to time. I have an hour to go through this stuff with you. So this is a version of the Affiliate University. There's more to it, but this is the beginning part of the Affiliate University. And this is where I'm going to teach you how to be able to make money without having to spend money. Okay. And I'm just going to jump into it. Okay. So I'm going to go to the page really quick just to make sure that I'm live where I'm supposed to be. And there I am. Would you just look at me? Okay. So what I first want to talk about is why me? Why would you even listen to me whenever it comes to affiliate marketing? There's a lot of talking heads all over the internet that are talking about affiliate marketing. Why would you listen to me over anyone else? And if you haven't been through any of my programs, you have no idea that I'm trustworthy. You have no idea that I give it to you straight, and you have no idea that I'm no fluff, that I give you the systems, the processes, the stuff to do, and then I give you the time to do it. I won't just keep talking at you forever and ever. Amen. I'm going to tell you what to do, and then you go do the thing. You're going to have the time to do it, right? Also, I follow up with actually like hand holding and helping, right? I have an entire team that helps you guys with this stuff. All right. So that's one reason to listen to me as a teacher. Okay. Another reason to listen to me is because I make 8 figures a year and a quarter of my income is from affiliate marketing. And affiliate marketing was my very first income stream. So if you are sitting there and you already have, maybe you have courses that you've made, maybe you are already, excuse me, doing coaching. Maybe you have written a book, maybe you've already got some income streams rolling. And this is going to be in addition to it. And that's awesome. Okay. There's definitely room for that. But maybe you're like I was, and maybe you're just like, you know what? I'm just trying to make extra dollars right now to make it okay for me and my family. I'm just trying to get by. I'm trying to get the tie. I'm trying to loosen the tie away from my neck, right? Maybe that's you. And in this instance, this is absolutely going to be able to help you out, okay? It was my very first income stream. It started years ago, and stuff that I created years ago is still making money today, which is why it is compounded to being a quarter of what I make all the time. Okay, guys, this is a compounding game. There's a short game for affiliate marketing, and then we'll talk in a second about what affiliate marketing even is. But there's a short game and there's a long game. And then beyond the long game, you guys, there's also a legacy play. And what do I mean by legacy play? Well, legacy, guys, the legacy play is you being able to create income for your family even when you're not around. That's the legacy play. Your 9-to-5 job, whenever you're done, when you've done the morbid last clock out, they're not going to continue to pay your family, right? But this is an actual legacy play. And this is the last thing I'm going to say about it, we're going to move on. The next thing that I want you to understand is not only is this a legacy play, but you can create not only a strong income stream out of it, but then I wouldn't be surprised, this is how it worked for me, you may get inspired to create these other things as well, right? So the other things being, well, maybe you get a bright idea to do a course. Maybe you get a bright idea to do something else. And that's where, that's what I literally do all day long. I teach people how to be able to weave all of their different income streams together, to create them all, weave them together, and be able to work them all in 5 to 10 hours a week, and then have financial freedom, right? That's what this is all about. And so just understand that while it's just affiliate marketing that we're talking about right now, it has the power to be completely life-changing for you. Completely trajectory changing for not just you, but for your family, for your kids, and for people around you that are experiencing you. You guys have no idea. Okay, so anyway, this next hour, what I'm going to be going over, like what you're going to be able to take out of this next hour is at the end, you're going to be able to start making money. You're going to know precisely what you need to do. You're going to know what, why, how, and then get started. Okay. That's all going to be within the next hour. So boom. Okay. Now at the end of the hour, I am going to make an offer for if you want to take this professional, if you want to make this a legit, strong income stream like I have, right? 8 figures a year, quarter of it is from affiliate marketing. So if you want to do that, I'm going to have an extremely reasonable, okay, offer for you to be able to jump into a course that I'm creating. It's pre-launch right now, okay? So the course is being created, but you get it at a special price right now. That will be an offer at the end. But through this entire thing, I'm going to tell you what you need to know to be able to start doing this. You don't need to take my offer if you don't want to, but if you decide that you want to, it will be available to you at the end. Sound good? All right, here we go. Okie dokie, friends. So very first thing is, what is affiliate marketing? What the heck is Martha even talking about right now? Affiliate marketing is simply put, it's you sharing a link for something that somebody else sells. And then when somebody clicks on that link, the company gives you a kickback. Okay. It's as simple as that, right? Super, super, super simple. Now, while it's simple, it's still, people goof it up all the time and they get weird about it. And there's a lot of things with it, and we'll be getting into that, but it's super simple. Okay. You sign up with a company as an affiliate, then you share their products. When somebody clicks on the link, then you get a kickback. And the person that clicks on the link doesn't spend more money because they're clicking on your link. It's just that the company has given you a kickback, whereas they would not have given a kickback, right? And so for me, in the way that I feel about us, as the little guys, I feel like, let's go ahead and take a little bit of that company's money. Let's have them give us a kickback. I don't know. That's just kind of how I feel about stuff. Let's have them give us a kickback because they're just going to keep the money anyway. So like, why not? This is like a friends always ask friends for affiliate links. So whenever you're done with this hour, you will always, when somebody tells you about a product that they like or whatever, you will always, moving forward, say, hey, do you have a link for that? Do you have an affiliate link for that? Do you have a referral link for that? Right? I ask people all the time, hey, send me your referral link. You told me about this thing. It's awesome. Send me your affiliate link. I want you to be able to get a cut of this. And so like professionals, guys, like hardly anybody that I come into contact with, which is a lot of people in marketing and everything. Most everybody I come in contact with do not have affiliate stuff set up. They're missing what is called the low-hanging fruit. I mean, what are we even doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, anyway, we're going to get into it. We're going to get into it because like, I don't understand. Somebody help me. I don't understand leaving money on the table that somebody is going to be spending anyway. Like, why would I leave that money on? It doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, it won't make sense to you either here pretty soon. So that is what affiliate marketing is. Now, why choose to do it? We are in a very interesting space in the world right now, in the way that businesses are running right now. Okay. Not only are we in an interesting economic space where businesses are like, what? But we're also in an interesting space digitally, where we are able to do things digitally and create income and create rise and ruse. And what I mean is like, we can We can get people's attention in an organic way, meaning that you don't spend money on ads. Hi, I'm Martha Krejci, and I do not spend money on ads. I just don't, okay? I don't like it. I think it's silly. But anyway, so we're able to create content that can then drive sales, whereas businesses can't do that. The big corporations and the big businesses are relying, listen to me here, on people like us. They are counting on people like us to be able to help them out. I don't know if you know about the world of ads and stuff like that. The cost per acquisition, which means the how much money it takes in order to get a customer from an ad spend, has gone up 3 to 4x just in the last 6 months. Okay, that's insane. So imagine businesses are all like, okay, so there's an imminent recession / depression. So that is coming, like it's like, you know, when you see a storm coming and it's really, really dark and it hasn't started raining yet, but you're like, that is not looking good. That's where we're at right now. Economically, that's where we're at right now. And all the businesses see it, right? Because they're looking at the global view and they all see it. And they're all like, okay, what do we do here? We're having to spend so much money. What they're doing is they're doubling down on us. They're doubling down on us as affiliates, guys. This is the time to be jumping in and taking control of your niche. And we'll be going into your niche here in just a bit. But this is the time, excuse me, what was that? This is the time to be able to jump in and actually own your lane, if that makes sense. Because the more people that are going to be jumping in behind you, that's totally fine. But the way that content works, long form content, content over time, the way that that works, the first people to the game win. Okay. And then also there are some other things which I'll be teaching as well. But you need to get in now. All right. And does this mean you need to quit your job? No. Does this mean that it's going to take a whole lot of time? No, it doesn't have to take a lot of time. It just has to take some focus and some concentration and somebody that knows what they're doing, right? That's all that it requires, okay? So the reason that we're choosing to do this, you guys, is because businesses are now more than ever doubling down on us. Let me give you an example. When I first started in affiliate marketing, which was years ago, I had it was very few options to choose from that actually had affiliate programs set up, you know, that I could become an affiliate of theirs. Like I was in the very first days, like they were writing on cave walls. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what it felt like in the world of affiliate marketing. There was like nobody was actually had the affiliate softwares, which means you couldn't sign up to be an affiliate of theirs. So there were softwares and products that I loved that I couldn't share because it was, you know, it wasn't available. I couldn't sign up as an affiliate for them. Now most companies have some sort of affiliate thing connected to them. It's just that people are not using them. And another thing is that when they do use them, sometimes they use them in the worst possible way. And I will tell you what that is today within the hour. So you do not do that. It's the worst possible way you could even share affiliate anything. Like, do not do this. It's so bad. Okay. So I am going to keep moving forward here, you guys. If you have questions, feel free to go ahead and put them in the comments. I will come back after the video. I will come back and I will answer the questions that are in the comments. Okay. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the affiliate marketing. I know I kind of touched on it earlier. Affiliate marketing as your very first income stream. Okay. So I want you to totally, like, I want this to just sink in, and then we're going to get into actually how to do it. I want it to sink in that this is a way and could be, if you want it to be, the only way you ever make money, which means in affiliate marketing, you don't have a boss. You don't have anybody telling you what to do. You decide to share some stuff. You can go on vacation, make a post or something, or go on vacation and make 0 posts at all, and your other stuff will still be working for you in the way that I teach you, right? It's a whole way of life that I think that people look at as too good to be true. And my challenge to you is to put aside that idea of too good to be true, set that aside, and just listen to me for this hour and look at what it really means and what you can really do with it. Okay? So set aside any sort of lingering disbelief. Your mind's going to want to do that, right? Your mind's going to want to say, there's no way this is real. There's got to be a catch, blah, blah, blah. There is no catch. It's just that nobody knows how to do this. Nobody knows how to do it gracefully, which is the way that I do it. Most people spend money on ads trying to get people to their links. I am not going to tell you to do that. I'm not going to tell you to spend any money on ads or anything like that. Okay. This is something you can legitimately do on your own without spending money on anything. Now, will I share with you tools that will make it easier? Absolutely. But do you have to use them? No, you don't have to use them. You can do this with you and your phone, guys. Okay. And then another thing that I want to answer real quick is there's an elephant in the room where a lot of network marketing companies also say that they are kind of like affiliate, or that you can work them like affiliates. Let me just bring clarity to that. It could be true. The way that that would be true is if you would be able to fill up a shopping cart and then share a link to that shopping cart, and then have them be able to check out that shopping cart without having to go through just join for this and blah, 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 without them having to go through that. Now, there are network marketing companies that have done that, and it's brilliant on their part. Absolutely brilliant that they did that. There are other network marketing companies that are beginning to do that, which is amazing. But just whenever you see that, that's where you can actually treat a network marketing company like affiliate marketing. Okay, so just so you know, in case that was something that was in your mind. Okay, so how to gracefully, let me see where we're at here. How to gracefully share an affiliate link. Well, first, how do you become an affiliate? What I do, my very first thing that I suggest that people do is that you go, you think of you think of who your person is. The first thing that you always need to do in any business whatsoever, and this, we're treating it as a business, okay, is you need to think of who your person is, okay? And I'm just going to really quickly go through this because I don't want this to take up all of the time. But in who your person is, here's a quick exercise. If you were to grab a piece of paper and you were to turn it longwise, right? Long ways. What is that? Landscape is what it's called on the printer anyway. And you make a line and you put a little arrow at the end. Okay, you can't see that very well, but just trust me, there's a line and an arrow there. So this line represents your life and the arrow represents that it ain't over. Okay, so the line representing your life, what I want you to do is I want you to just think about the different times in your life that you felt like you needed somebody else's help to get you through something. You wished you would, you wish that if only you understood, it was like you felt like you were missing something in this overarching whatever, like you were so stuck, like how is everybody else moving on and I'm stuck, right? And what does that look like to you? And what were those points? And so what I want you to do is put hash marks in your life where you felt stuck and you really needed somebody's help to get you through it. I want you to label what those different points in your life were. And then I want you to sort of go up 30,000 feet figuratively, unless you're special. But you look at these things that you went through in your life, and then you decide on one. You decide on one version of you. that you just really want to serve and you want to help out. And so to put it in perspective, my version of me that I serve and I help out and that I needed help, I felt like I needed a hand, was the version of me that was sitting in the carpeted cubicle that smelled like the 60s, that got a video of her daughter taking her very first steps. That mom that felt stuck, the mom that felt so less than, the mom that felt like, why did I even have a baby to miss these things? Why did I even do that? How absolutely irresponsible of me. These were the things that were going on through my mind. I had a broken heart and I had to figure out a way to not have that happen again. And so what did I need at that point? I needed somebody to be me now. I needed somebody to be able to reach into my life and say, hey, Martha, here's how you move forward. Here's how you get through this stuff. Here are the things that nobody's telling you. Here's the stuff that everybody else is doing, but you don't know it. Let me show you this. Kind of like what I'm teaching you right now from affiliate marketing. Nobody talks about this, right? This is me speaking into Martha years ago. That's my version. That is who I speak to. And in everything that you see from me, in all of my videos, in all of my copy, in every way that I show up in the world, I'm showing up for that woman, the version of me stuck right there. I show up for her. I speak to her. I serve her. I get her unstuck. When I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking about how do I make her better? That is who I serve. And so what I want you guys to do, and you might be like, Martha, aren't we just talking about like sharing links and stuff? Yeah, but it ain't just sharing links. That's not how you create longevity in this. That's not the legacy play, guys. What you do is you determine who you're going to serve first. And if you want to share in the comments section who you're going to serve, I would love that. I think that would be great. And if not, it's no big deal. But we need to know who we're showing up for. Or else this is what's going to happen. You're going to go out and just look for affiliate programs. And then you'll see tons of them because they're all over the place now. And then you'll just start sharing links everywhere. And then people will unfriend you. They will not want to talk to you. They will feel like you are a walking billboard. You no longer represent yourself, your mission, and your heart. You now represent everyone else. And you don't want that, and I don't want that for you. And it's not how you find success. People, I mean, we know those types, right? We know the types that just go out and share links. Hey, buy my stuff, buy my stuff, buy my stuff. And they just share their links. Do you buy their stuff? Are you ever like, oh, well, you've said it so many times now that now I'm going to go ahead and buy it? No, I've unfollowed or blocked them at that point because I don't want to be sold to. That's not what I'm here for, right? And so what I'm going to be showing you guys today is how to be able to do this in a way that is in complete alignment with who you are as an individual and doesn't feel sideways, doesn't feel skeezy, doesn't feel weird, because it's not. You're showing up in service. So after we're done with the hour here, you're going to be able to move forward, share your stuff. And when people buy it, they're going to then come back and message you and say, thank you so much for sharing that. I had no idea. You guys, it's like this. It really is like this. I'm not over embellishing or anything. This is real. Okay, guys? All right. So how to become an affiliate then? So you determine what I would just choose 5 things to begin with. Okay. I have many things, but I've been doing it for years. I would choose 5 things. And if you can only choose 3, then just choose 3. Don't stress yourself out about how many affiliate links you're going to have at first. But your first affiliate links, what I would do is I would think, okay, who is my person? So for me, it's me in the cubicle, right? And what do they what do they need? What are their, I talked about on a live this morning, what are their hopes? What are their dreams? What are their fears, right? What do they really want? And you know what they want because they're you. Okay. So what are their hopes? What are their dreams? What are their fears? What do they really want? Let me back off of this for just a second in case you're one of the people that are thinking this, because there will be definitely people thinking this. How many of you right now are thinking, if I only talk to one person, then aren't I missing like, I don't know, 7 billion other people? Nope. Those 7 billion other people wouldn't know you were talking at all anyway. When you talk to your person in the language they understand, your message is the only one that is coming right here at them, that lands on them, right? That makes them feel seen, that makes them feel heard, that makes them feel like somebody understands what they're going through, because you do, right? And so when you speak to that person, they know you're here for them. Like you guys that are watching this, I'm here for you. You know that, right? I pull no punches. I hold nothing close to the vest at all. I am totally hands out here, like the casino people. I got nothing. I'm hiding nothing, right? But whenever you try to talk to everybody, that's where you're not going to be successful. Everybody will keep scrolling. The online world is way too saturated and way too busy for people to stop on ambiguous messaging, which is what that is. Okay. All right. So now what you think of is who your person is. Oh, it's Herman barking. I don't know if you hear him or not. My Pomeranian barks like crazy. I saw the FedEx guy walking up and I'm like, here it comes. And then there it went. So anyway, there's that real life. But for our people, we need to determine who our people are, what their hopes, dreams, and fears are. We need to know what we would give as solutions to them for those hopes, dreams, fears, right? So if this is your hope and your dream, here's how I got there, right? And have narratives and stories. And you really just kind of, you put that down on paper and you notate it so you can come back to it whenever it comes time to create some content or a blog post or a social media post, or maybe a short little video where maybe a reel or something like that. That's just all in the content creation of it, but have these little narratives written out. And I would really focus on the fears, because their fears are what's holding them back. Okay. Their fears, they have their dreams, but their fears are the thing that's keeping them right here. Maybe you guys have some of those fears, right? I think we all have them in some capacity, where you're like, this is where I want to go. I am really afraid to take this next step because I don't know if it's the right step. I don't know if it's safe for me. I don't know if I'm going to look like an idiot. I don't want to look stupid. Like there's a bunch of fears inside of that, right? And so being able to speak to those fears and say, you may feel like an idiot. You may feel silly right now, but how silly will you feel whenever you have somebody messaging you and saying, thank you so much. You changed my world. You stop feeling silly and you start feeling on purpose. And in the way that I teach you guys things, that's how it's going to be. I don't know any other way to teach because I don't know any other way to be. Okay. And so I literally teach you guys precisely what I do, the way that I do it. And then you're going to add your flavor and your person to it. Okay. All right. Now, becoming an affiliate looks like this. You think of the solutions for people. So whether it be a product. So if you're a gluten-free, I always talk about gluten-free stuff. So if you're like a gluten-free coach or something like that, maybe there's a cookbook out there, like a gluten-free cookbook. And you're like, man, I love this cookbook. It's like, I cannot stop making food in this cookbook. It is so good, right? Then what you would do is you would go to Google, okay, tactic, bing, let me give you a bell for something to write down. Tactic right here. what you would do is you would go to Google and you would Google the term, whatever the name of the cookbook is, and then affiliate program. Okay. Then you would hit enter or whatever you need to hit. Done. And then it's going to tell you, you just pay attention in these links. Usually it's going to come up near the top. Now, if you do not see for a product, if you do not see that they already in their company have an affiliate link, sometimes with products, it's less likely to have an affiliate link with the company itself. But what you would do instead is you would go over to bing, bing, Amazon affiliates. Okay. You go to Amazon affiliates and you fill out an application. Now, when you're filling out that application, you are going to feel this big because they are going to ask you a ridiculous amount of questions about your following and your website and blah, and really just be honest. All that they're doing in that application is they are filtering out the spammers. Okay. So in the world of affiliate marketing, while we do it well and we do it gracefully and in a good way, right? There are a lot of goofballs. Okay. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to filter out the goofballs so you can make it in. Okay. So don't get halfway through the application and think they're asking me a lot of stuff that I don't have. And so I'm just going to quit because I think I'm going to get rejected. Don't do it. Don't do it. I understand the urge. I get it, but don't do it. Okay. I shared an Amazon affiliate link. And here, let me tell you, Amazon affiliate link is like pennies on the dollar for what you receive, as an affiliate payout. But it's, again, Amazon especially is the long game. Okay. Because whenever you set up your content in the way that I'll be talking about in the program that I'm creating, when you set that up, it's compounding. It will compound. Okay. So you don't need to worry about that. But in the short game, it's pennies on the dollar. So don't be like, oh my gosh, I made 14 cents. That's amazing. Great, Martha. So glad that you taught me how to do this. Right. It's a long game. It's a long game. And most people, here's another bing here. I'll do my own bells here. Bing, another thing to write down. A lot of people also will share their Amazon affiliate links around Christmas time, or actually, I'm sorry, around Thanksgiving. So around Black Friday, because of the cookie that comes with the link. So just to get a little bit nerdy with you here, whenever you sign up as an affiliate, they're going to have a cookie attached to your affiliate link. And what that cookie is a little pixel, and it kind of tracks, it's the reason that if you went to go look at, I don't know, a book, and then you're going, you're Googling something later, and all of a sudden you get book ads and whatever, it's that book you were looking for. That's the cookie. It's a tracking device, right? And so the cookie will follow. Now, the Amazon cookie will allow for, and I'm not going to say the amount of time because it keeps changing. So check what the cookie is allowed for right now here in present day, because this is going to be a video that's evergreen. So it's always going to be around. I'm not going to say something right now. It would make the video not evergreen anymore. Just a heads up. Also, you need to know that for later. But for the cookie, if people go shopping on Amazon around the same time that they clicked on your link, and they didn't even have to buy from your link, but if they clicked on your link and then within a short amount of time also went shopping for their kids on Amazon, you actually get a percentage of the entire cart. So bing, just make sure that you got that little piece of information. So that is Amazon. Now, for services, that's what I really love, services. So I like retail stuff, but I also really like services. Let me tell you a really good way to share a retail thing. I actually did one last week. I think it was last week. Yeah. So I'm reading a book right now. I'm almost done with it, called Cholesterol Clarity. Okay. And this is maybe like TMI for you, but I last year had a blood panel done and everything was completely good, except my cholesterol was like scary. Like they thought I was going to keel over and die any moment. And I felt fine. And I'm like, okay, apparently I need to be low level, like terrified, but I feel fine. But that said, for the last year, every single day of my life, I have been that low level terrified. I have been that low level, like, am I going to just keel over today? Like, is this the day? Is this, any sort of weird feeling, you get a tingle in your left arm and you're like, oh my gosh, is this it? Like that's, it was seriously, it was like that. I was so scared, guys. And that sort of like chronic terror where it was just an everyday thing. And then I read this book, started reading this book, and I'm almost done with it now, called Cholesterol Clarity. And what it told me is it told me the real actual truth behind cholesterol. It was telling me that cholesterol isn't bad. It's the inflammation in your arteries that then the cholesterol can grab onto. But if you don't have inflammation, which I don't, then you really don't need to be that concerned about your cholesterol levels, because cholesterol isn't going to be, it doesn't just compound on itself. It has to have something to hang on to. And so everything else on my blood panel was okay. And so the simple like amount of that I felt after that was, and that was in the first chapter. I literally had to pull over. I had to pull over on the road and just cry, because it was just like, it was such a relief. It was like, I didn't realize how much low-level trauma I had been putting myself through for the last year with these numbers. And anyway, I shared that story on social media, and then I shared the link, my Amazon affiliate link for the book in the comments of the post. I shared it right there, and people were buying it. It's had something like over 100 clicks on it and a lot of purchases. And then after people clicked on it, I had people messaging me like, thank you. And some just commenting there, thank you so much for mentioning this. I need this. Oh my gosh, this just happened to me. I need to grab this book, blah, blah, blah. You guys, this is what I mean by being able to share affiliate stuff, not in a way that's like, hey, let me get your money, because that's not what we're doing. We're finding ways to be graceful. We're finding ways to be helpful. We're finding ways to be able to give back to our world. But then also, why does Amazon get to keep all the money? You're going to go ahead and give me 14 cents of that, please, Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't have to be skeezy. And that's what it can look like just in a social media setting. Also, bing, here's another tip I want you guys to write down. I'm just laughing at myself with these bells I'm doing. So goofy. But what I want you guys to also write down is that whenever you share on Facebook, on your personal profile, if you're sharing a story like that, then what I want you to do is I want you to say, check the comments or grab the book in the comments. Grab the book below, something like that, okay? And then have the little finger pointing down or whatever. You do not want to put your link in the original post. Bing! Do not put your link in the original post, okay? It needs to be in the comment section, or else you lose all ability to get longevity for people to actually see the post. If you have a link in the original post, Facebook's algorithm is going to squash you and nobody's going to see the post, because Facebook doesn't want people going other places, yada, yada, yada. It's a whole thing. But understand that, okay? So gold nugget on that. Hopefully that's helpful to you guys. So that is essentially how to gracefully be able to share an affiliate link, right? Is to be able to have a story alongside it. Another way to gracefully be able to share an affiliate link, and then we'll go into like services and stuff. Actually, we're going to go into services first, and then I'm going to talk about how to gracefully be able to share a service. All right. So I just want to make sure I went through this. Whenever you find your your products that you want an affiliate link for. I'm just reiterating to make sure that you guys get this. If you want to become an affiliate for a product, you type in the product name and affiliate program, and you look for a direct affiliate program to them. Okay. And then if they don't have one, see if they're on Amazon, and then just use it through Amazon. Okay. Services are going to be different. Well, I mean, you'll still look for the service itself. And so the service can be anything. Like, this is very interesting. This is where I get all, I resituated myself. You guys can't see my legs, but I resituated myself. Now I'm on the edge of my seat. So I love this stuff. So the services, the way that you do that is you look for the name of the service and affiliate program. Okay. Typically services and softwares are going to have affiliate programs. Sometimes you will run into services that don't have affiliate programs. And what I really love to do is to be able to support local business, right? I mean, I think we all really enjoy doing that. It's like the little guys helping the little guys. In this world that we live in, we really need to be the little guys helping the little guys, right? So all the little guys eventually become big guys. And that's like, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a service local to you and they do not have an affiliate link or a referral program, that's another thing that you can look for whenever it comes to services. Okay. Another thing that you could type in would be referral program. Bing. So either the service, the name of the service, affiliate program, or if that brings nothing back, referral program. Okay. If one of those doesn't exist and they're like a local mom and pop business, something like that, like a local business, what I would do is I would reach out to them and I would say, hey, I use your X, Y, and Z. I love it, love it, love it. Do you have, say I am a referral marketer or I am an affiliate marketer. I drive business to different businesses that I love. Like I drive traffic to different businesses that I love. I would love to be able to drive traffic to you. Do you have an affiliate or a referral program, or is there some sort of relationship we can set up? If you already have another business going, first of all, this is solid gold. This is great business, helping business. Like it's absolute perfection. If you don't, what you're doing is now you're becoming a connector. Connectors in our world right now are the most valuable humans alive. Connectors. Okay. And the way that we become connectors, we can do it online. Absolutely. It's more valuable when we do it where we live. When we do it in our towns, in our communities, when we're connectors to be able to help this business get more business and to be able to say, hey, I heard you were looking for a blah, blah, blah. I know so-and-so down the street, they do amazing work. They took care of my car, blah, 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 whatever. And then say, just tell them I sent you so you can get X, Y, and Z, which brings me to the next piece of gold. Bing! Okay. I'm going to do that like on all my videos now, you guys. It started today. I'm doing it forever. I do not care. So my team's going to be like, Martha, you were binging. Yes, I was, and I am, and I will continue to now. So there's that. What I want you to do is I want you to have confidence. First of all, go ahead and get that Martha swag. Go ahead and be like, Martha's got me. Martha's got me, because I do got you all day long. Okay. What I want you to do is I want you to, whenever you reach out to them and you ask for a kickback, referral, whatever, say, is there something that you can give the people that I send to you that would be in addition to what you would normally do? Is there something special you can give to my people that I'm sending to you? I always ask this. Is there something extra that you can give my people? And this means two things, and it says two things. When I send my people places, it's because it matters and it's so valuable. Like I have some links in the description of this video of different resources that I use that I 100% back and I 100% use every single day. Okay. So those are resources of mine. But whenever you're reaching out to like the local businesses, find out a WIFM, right? A what's in it for them and a what's in it for your people, and say, okay, I can get lots of people here, but let me say, make sure that they say, the whole point of this is making sure that the people say your name whenever they go to this business, so they can get the extra thing that this business is offering them. Does that make sense? Is that clear? Because we want them saying our name. Hey, Martha sent me. Oh, awesome. That means you're going to get X, Y, and Z. That's what I heard. That's awesome. Yes. So it's referral. And also what it does for the business owner, it allows them to track what is working. And what they're going to realize over time is, if you're doing things the way that I teach you, what they're going to realize over time is that you will probably be giving them and bringing them more business than whatever they're paying an ad to do. And then, and this is covered in my program too, you will be able to leverage that relationship and maybe turn it into something even bigger than that. Okay. So do you see how this can be very interesting, but how it feels so good, right? Now, from a service perspective, from a software perspective, let's talk about sharing a link from a software perspective, right? Because a software, well, you can see how I do it. Also, let me just share this with you really quick. Every single thing that I teach you is stuff that I do day in and day out, all the live long day. If you're not an existing student of mine, no big deal. But as soon as you see me teach things, you will see me doing them also. Okay, so I'm not teaching you things that are, I'm not a charlatan, basically. I'm not teaching you things that, oh, well, seems like it's going to work. It's stuff that I literally do. Okay, and so I know that it works because I literally do it. And so the way that I share services, and I think the best way ever to share services and the software people love me for this, for the way that I share this, is I teach people how to use softwares, and then I share the link for them to be able to actually get that software and get a discount, right? Or to get some sort of freebie. So in the description of this video, right, in real time, I'll just show you this. In the description of this video, there's a link for copy, right? So marthaekrejci.com/copy. That is a copywriting, like, it makes you boss out on writing copy. So you don't have to even think, if you're going to write a blog post and have your affiliate link stuff in there, you don't really even need to think too much about what you're going to write in the blog post, because this software literally writes it for you. You have to tell it what the blog post is supposed to be about, and then it writes the thing for you. I'm not even kidding. I would not lie to you, and I'm not making this up. But in the description, it's the marthaekrejci.com/copy. And in that, if you click on that link, you get the first 10,000 words for free. Remember, with them, you get the first 10,000 words or the first 5 days for free. It's whichever comes first. And then after that, it's whatever plan you choose. I use the thing every honking day, and I'm good at writing copy, but I still lean on it, because why would I spend time doing it if I don't have to? You know what I'm saying? And so on some of my YouTube videos recently, I've taught people, like, you can literally go onto YouTube and watch this. I've taught people how to be able to use this tool. And then I have the link there to be able to click on for them to be able to grab it. Now, softwares are great for the legacy play, because softwares are a monthly recurring revenue, right? You keep getting paid over and over and over again on software stuff. And whatever the percentage in it is, it doesn't matter. You know, I mean, even if it's 15%, who gives a rip? It's extra money every month. I think it's really important to note at this point that while my income is massive with affiliate marketing right now, in the very beginning, I was maybe making, I don't know, $750 to $1,000 a month in the first few months. But to me, that was everything. To me, that was freedom. To me, that was breathing room. It was magic extra money that I really didn't have to do a whole lot for. That's like, I want you to understand that you're not going to go from 0 to, 5 million, but you can go from 0 to 500, and then from 500 to 1,000, and then 1,000 to 15. Let's be realistic, right? This is real talk. Okay, guys? All right. What else can I do here? I want to make sure that I am, man, you guys are all still on here, and look at you, you beautiful folks. I see y'all still sitting here. God bless. So yeah, and how to write copy, I definitely just talked about that. And so today, what you can do right now, whenever you leave here, and then I'm going to give you the offer for the program, which is just like, it makes me want to cry. It makes me so happy to serve like this. But so let me just recap on steps here. So find your person. Who is your person? What are their dreams, fears, goals, right? What are your ways of being able to help them through that? And then you show up in social media and you just share, you talk to them, right? There wasn't ever like this, dropping of the gauntlet, and now Martha shows up as this person. It was one day I just decided I was going to talk to my people. And that's what you're going to do. It's just today you decide you're going to talk to your people. Today you're going to decide to live in purpose. Today you're going to decide to help, and it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so good. And what you can even say is, as your first thing, just say, man, I remember when, and specifically talk about when your moment was. I remember when this happened. And then kind of go through the story and then say, maybe a book really helped you out. Start with books. Books are easy. This book really helped me out. It pulled me out. It was exactly what I needed to reignite, right? That would be a way to be able to talk to your people. Now, if it's about softwares, this is a software that made my life totally easy. This shaved hours off my work week. This, whatever the software does for people, you speak to them about what it means to them at that point in their life, not at where you are right now. A lot of people make that mistake. So bing, don't make that mistake. Don't talk to you of you right now. Talk to you of then. Okay. Make sure you do that, or else it doesn't come across. You missed the boat. Okay. So make sure that you do that. Right. Now I'm going to talk about the offer here and let you know what is coming up. First of all, the first 100 people that sign up are going to get a live group coaching with me to learn how to use your niche, which is your people, to get media and then drive to your links for free. Okay. So you're the first 100 people that sign up for the affiliate university are going to, it's so fun, get a live group coaching with me. This will be in a couple of weeks because this is literally pre-launch right now. So we are 2 weeks out from the course going live, but the first 100 people that are doubling down and saying, yes, I'm in, just get me in right now. Those people are my people, and I will get you a group coaching. I will do a group coaching with you about how to get media. So get on the news, get in newspapers, get in magazines, get on blogs, that sort of thing, to then drive activity to your links. You guys have done it. I do it all the time. Okay. So that's the first 100 people. What is going to be in this program? So basically, I am going to teach you soup to nuts, which is beginning to end, for those of you that don't understand the terminology. But I'm going to be teaching you every single nook and cranny about affiliate marketing. So I'm going to teach you really how to nail down your niche, how to know what they actually need. Okay. How to do research. This is a very important one. If you don't do research, you're really throwing spaghetti at the wall. I'm a data-driven girl. Okay. So in order To really be able to nail affiliate marketing, you have got to be a boss at research. And it doesn't have to take a long time. You just have to know what you're looking for. Okay. And that's the research of what people are looking for. And it's a simple thing to do. And I've actually never taught this one before. In anything, I haven't taught it. How to build a loyal following. I'm going to go into that. The cool thing about building a loyal following, you guys, is that then those are your people. It becomes your community, right? These are people that you will lean on. These are people that you will get birthday presents from, and that you get to take part in their life, and you get to like create this world that really everybody wants to be a part of, right? And so you get to create that for yourself. And it also supports any future endeavors that you may have. We may laugh about Kim Kardashian or the Kardashians or whatever. We may laugh about them. But what they did is they leveraged a community that they had, and then they added other income streams to it. That's all they did. Okay. Now, am I going to tell you to create your own perfume? Maybe not. But I'm going to show you how to be able to create this income stream. And then if you want to add other things to it, that is totally my jam. Easy peasy lemon squeezy to weave them all together and only work 5 to 10 hours a week, guys. Okay. And then you can quit your job. I'm going to show you other examples of how to be able to share your links without being salesy. Oh my gosh, I told you I was going to tell you this thing by the end of the hour. Do not use the embedded pictures and things that have to load. So if you're putting this on your website, do not use the affiliate stuff where they give you, because they'll give you assets. And all you ever want to use, please hear me, bing, is the text. Hyperlink text. Do not ever do the photos, the banners, anything like that. It takes forever to load, and it makes you look like freaking Walgreens. Okay. It makes you look like you're just selling stuff. Don't do that. You embed hyperlink text into content. Okay. Whew, I almost forgot to do that. How to make affiliate marketing a long-term legacy play. There's a way you have to set it up for it to actually do that. Okay. And so I'll be teaching you how to do that. How to network and develop relationships with big affiliate managers. Okay. So there's a lot of services out there. I have a lot of them where I'll make over $1,000 per purchase. Okay. There's one where I make $4,000 per purchase. All right. So they're not all the nickel and dime stuff. I'll be showing you the most beneficial affiliate programs that are worth it. Okay. Because if you're not careful, you'll end up in affiliate programs that, you share their stuff, but maybe you haven't used their stuff, and all of a sudden your name is on the line and it looks gross. If people buy it and they didn't like it, or they did, like it was just yucky, which is out there. That's what I'm saying. The affiliate world is gross. I will show you how to navigate and only do the stuff that is good, that is profitable, and creates impact. Okay. Those are the things that matter to me. I'm also going to go into, I literally am in conversation with Pitbull right now. He's making an app for kids, and I am going to create something that's teaching kids how to do affiliate marketing. That will also be included in this, just so you know. How to have our kids, do affiliate, sorry if that was in your ear, do affiliate marketing. Because you don't need to be a certain age to do affiliate marketing. Are you excited? I'm excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. And then also we're going to go into how to write awesome copy and create a site. Yeah, we're going to do it. And I'll give you templates and it'll be easy. Create a site that then is going to hold all of your affiliate marketing gold. And then we're going to move that site up to the top of the search engine. So when people are looking for what you have, you are right there on top. Sound good? All right. So do you want to know how to get it? The way you get it is you go to marthaekrejci.com/AU affiliate university. Martha E. Krejci.com/AU. The first 100 are going to be in the group coaching. After 2 weeks, the price is absolutely going up. And the course will be available in there. I believe the 25th is 2 weeks from now. So the course will be in there on the 25th. When you go in right now, don't be surprised that it's empty. It's empty because this is pre-launch, and that's why you're getting it at the price that you're getting it at. It is $297, guys. The sheer ability that I have to be able to change your entire life's trajectory for $297 does nothing more than just like fill me up with extreme gratitude. It's just because I know this stuff and I'm not going to hide it from you. You guys deserve it. I'm going to charge a little because it takes a lot to put together, right? And so that's worth it. But I'm not going to charge you more than that, right? Let's go, guys. Let's go. First 100 people. Again, it's marthaekrejci.com/AU. So you guys have fun. I would love to hear your feedback on this training. This has been a whole lot of fun. But like I said before, you don't have to buy my program. You can do this on your own, and you can do it with no resources that I'm suggesting. You can absolutely just, you and your phone, just gun it. It's just going to take a little bit more time and whatever, but you can absolutely do it. You don't need to give any money to anybody. Okay. But if you want to double down on yourself and you want to make this a professional thing, and you want to be able to bring your kids into it and have you all creating income, you guys, this changes the perspective that our kids have about what their life can be like. This right here does. This will show your kids ownership. It will show your kids how to create a following. Man, in my estimation, this is how we change the world. I love you guys. See you later.